Hey everyone, today I want to share a profound yet simple truth. Perspective is everything, and you possess more power than you might realize. In our lives, we often face challenges that seem overwhelming, moments filled with anxiety and uncertainty. It could be the persistent ringing of tinnitus, the weight of anxiety, or any personal struggle that seems to loom over our daily existence. However, within these challenges lies an opportunity to change how we perceive, react, and ultimately how we live our lives. The thing is, two people can be in the exact same situation and yet experience it in entirely different ways. For instance, consider two people with chronic tinnitus experiencing the same sound intensity. One person might not be troubled by it and just carries on with living their daily life, allowing the sound to fade into the background. The other might find it so debilitating that they aren't even able to get out of bed or cope with their daily routines. The difference lies not in the sound itself, but in their perspectives. I've experienced both of these states in my journey to overcoming tinnitus, understanding that perspective can either be our greatest ally or our biggest challenge. It's not just about seeing that the glass is half empty or half full. It's about understanding that the glass is refillable. In other words, it's not just about passively seeing things in a positive or negative light, but it's about understanding that we have the power to take action and to change our circumstances for the better. Central to this is gratitude. By focusing on what we have rather than what we lack, we empower ourselves. Gratitude grounds us in the present moment and helps us find contentment even when things around us might seem messy, confusing, and overwhelming. It is still possible to find contentment even if you are overwhelmed by your struggles or the tinnitus that you can hear. Contentment doesn't mean a constant state of bliss or ignorance of life's difficulties. It means embracing our feelings, acknowledging our fears and anxieties, and learning to sit with them. It's about understanding that it's okay not to feel okay sometimes, and that it's actually inevitable to feel this way. The beauty of this approach is that it actually teaches us resilience. It shows us that we can actually embrace our feelings without being consumed by them. We can learn to let go of our worries, not by force, but by understanding, by giving ourselves the permission to experience these emotions and then gently guiding ourselves back to a place of more joy and balance. It's quite enlightening to realize that many of us, including myself, can often hold the belief that life should be constantly smooth, filled with happiness, and free of challenges. We sometimes think that if life isn't this way, something isn't right, and we must strive to return to a problem-free state. However, the reality is, problems don't just stop one day. Life is an intricate mix of joy and challenges, and each difficulty adds depth and meaning to our happiness. The aim is not to try to eliminate challenges or negate our feelings. The goal is to navigate through them with a more balanced perspective. It's about recognizing that the power to do so lies within us. We often look outside for answers, solutions, and comfort. But the reality is, the most powerful solutions are often found within ourselves. We lose our power when we forget this truth, when we rely solely on external factors for our happiness and peace. So just remember that, if you struggle with tinnitus, for example, and hear stories about all of these other people who just can't cope and they have it for their whole lives, just know that that doesn't mean that that is the case for you. I encourage each of you to embrace your power, the power to change your perspective and to find joy within the smallest things, to sit with your anxiety or the ringing in your ears, to embrace your feelings and then to let go and move forward, knowing that everything in life is temporary, including your anxiety or your tinnitus or whatever you are struggling with right now. Remember, what truly matters is not the challenges that life presents, but how you respond to them. You have the strength and resilience to enjoy your life again and to find joy, contentment, and more balance in your life. and it is never too late to do so. Thank you for watching this video. If you are enjoying my content at all, then please consider subscribing to my YouTube channel because I would love that and it would really help me out. And if you've liked this video or found it helpful at all, then please feel free to give it a thumbs up. Feel free to leave a comment on this video if you have any thoughts or anything that you want to share. In my next video, I'm going to touch on some of the other symptoms that I've experienced, particularly visual symptoms which came along with my tinnitus, as I know some of you have been curious about that. So look out for that video and remember to please stay hopeful, and I will see you in the next video.